Hello everybody, this is Wisconsin Greg. I'm in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin at the Venetian Festival, and very shortly there should be a boat parade starting up as soon as it starts to get a little bit darker here, because they'll be all lit up with lights, and I won't be doing much talking, but I'll just be showing you the boats, and because I don't want to disturb the other people, there's lots of people around the area, so stay tuned and I'll show you the boat parade.
Patrol was founded back in 1920.
They do have the 6 boats, but they also, not only do they keep us safe on the water from the boats, they also offer classes in swimming, lifeguarding, and boating safety. And then, of course, they help people who are in distress. We love the Water Safety Patrol. They help keep us so safe here in Lake Geneva.
As anyone knows, the first priority in boating is always to be safe.
That's right. Now let's talk a little bit about this next boat. First of all, though, how long does it take the cruise lines to get these boats ready every year with all the lights?
We start the Monday beforehand, and it takes about 4 or 5 days to get the majority of the lights on, and then there's a few odds and ends that get done over the weekend.
Well, every year, everything on the boat is always so true to theme on each individual boat. You guys do such a great job, and probably the most famous boat in your fleet, is it the Lady of the Lake?
It's the most iconic.
Ah, the most iconic, that's true. And guess what the Lady of the Lake is sporting tonight?
It is the welcome sign to Las Vegas. This year's theme being Las Vegas, we want to welcome you in.
Now that sign out in Vegas was placed in 1959, and it's just outside and not actually in Las Vegas. And of course it was named to the National Register of Historic Places in 2009.
Correct, and the reason why you see it in so many different logos and used throughout the country is because it's never been trademarked or copyrighted. The circles on it are actually representative of silver dollars, because as we all know, Nevada's nickname is the Silver State.
Now you've seen all the pictures of the people with the sign in the background, and before a parking lot was installed quite a few years ago in 2008, tourists would actually stand in the middle of the street to get that perfect photo. So I'm glad that they finally installed the parking lot for people to take a safer picture, but boy, that is an iconic picture.
Yes, it is, and most of us know it, but it does change from time to time. They do change the colors depending on different celebrations or events.
And in 2014, the county installed 3 solar trees by the sign, so they provide enough solar-powered electricity to offset its power usage. So it's really self-sustaining. That is awesome.
Our next boat is a private yacht known as Swan. The owners' names are Claude and Gail Nelson, and they have been with us for a few years now.
Now their lighted theme is the Luxor. You know, the Luxor is the big blue pyramid one, right? Is that right?
Exactly. It has a bright light beaming to the sky.
Right.
The beams actually symbolize the Egyptian deceased rising into the afterlife.
Now this is the first time, though, with the Nelsons' first boat, or with their new boat, and this boat, again, is called the Swan.
Yes, the Swan is a 1999 Sea Ray, 23 feet long. It's known as a signature.
It's a beautiful, beautiful boat.
Now, we don't know too much about the next boat, as this wasn't actually registered for the parade, but of course we all love to have a visitor come by. Looks like they're swinging along. They're on their, what looks like a pontoon boat.
Well, that's awesome. Beautiful light, nice boat, somebody's swinging. I wonder what that theme is. We'll have to use our imagination.
Maybe it's Circus Circus with the trapeze.
Great call. I think that's what it is. Even if it's not, that's what we're going to call it.
Absolutely. Our next boat is the Geneva. It's one of the boats in the Lake Geneva Cruise Line fleet. Today it has our employees on board for a tour and then also the fireworks display.
Now the MGM in Vegas is the largest single hotel in the United States. They have over 6,800 rooms. And it was originally decorated in a Wizard of Oz theme.
In fact, originally to get in there, you had to go through a bridge that had Leo the Lion over the top of it, but it was a little scary for some people, so they decided to turn it into a regular entrance after a amount of time.
Now, one of my favorite facts about the MGM is that in Ocean's 11, the boxing scene and Casino with Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci, that's where that was filmed. I love the Ocean's movies.
Now, for me, the distinguishing event that happened there actually was the Holyfield-Tyson 2 fight. It's known as the Tyson bite fight, where he bit off parts of Holyfield's ear during the fight, which was eventually stopped. Mike must have been just a little bit hungry that night.
Must have. Have some popcorn first. That's right. And the MGM also developed that monorail to connect with other hotels. And trust me, as a visitor to Lake Geneva, that was necessary. And thank you, MGM, for doing that. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that feel the same way.
So Las Vegas has a lot of different names. It's known as the entertainment capital of the world, also known as Sin City or America's Playground. But really what Las Vegas means is the Meadows.
Really? But it's in the desert.
I didn't name it.
And another fun fact, the actual Las Vegas Strip, not in Las Vegas.
Really?
That's true. That's absolutely true. And it's been featured in hundreds of films and TV series. We couldn't even name all of the films and TV shows that Las Vegas has been in, but they're the home to some of the greatest things that we watch on TV and on the big screen.
Next up, we have our U.S. mailboat. It delivers mail every morning from 10 a.m. until about 12:30 during the summer months. Jumpers will jump off the boat onto the pier, deliver mail, and jump back on. The trick is that the boat never stops. But tonight, of course, it's not delivering mail.
Well, I hope not. They don't jump in the dark. That would be bad. That would be bad. But tonight, they're representing Caesar's Palace. Is that right?
Yes, it is, which was, of course, built to emulate the Roman Empire.
They, too, have had some great performers. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Celine Dion, Bette Midler, Cher, Elton John, Liberace, Liza Minnelli, Judy Garland, the classics, and this is a perfect representation because the U.S. mailboat is classic itself. So the next boat in the lineup is the Lorelei. The Lorelei is representing the Horseshoe Hotel, owned by Benny Binion and focused on gambling instead of entertainment.
And of course, we might remember that name Binion for the World Series of Poker, which was started back in 1907 and 1970, I should say. And it's the world's largest poker tournament. You might have seen that on ESPN.
I didn't realize the World Series of Poker was started so long ago. 1970.
It's been around for a while.
Innovations, and I don't think they plan to reopen.
It doesn't look good for them.
But at least they're here in our parade.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, we're going to pause for a few minutes to listen to the music that Elmer's is always putting out. But look at those beautiful lights.
Next up, we have the Polaris with the Treasure Island theme.
The Treasure Island opened in 1993, and they're meant to attract families to Las Vegas, but kind of changed its marketing to a more mature crowd lately.
On board, you'll see the iconic pirate head with the cross behind it. It was originally staged. They originally staged a battle every night in Buccaneer Bay outside the hotel.
And this building is designed for easy access to every room from the middle of the building, which, if you know Vegas, is very difficult sometimes to do. It's find, well, anything. It's just so huge. But the hotel is absolutely wonderful. I've seen that pirate show, and that was just, I don't think they do that anymore, though, do they?
I don't think they do, no.
Well, they should.
Maybe we should move it here.
Would you guys do a pirate show?
If we can get that pirate boat.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll work on that for next
I'll talk to
year.
my boss.
Okay.
Next up, we have the newest large boat on our lake, known as the Henry Knox.
They launched this boat this year at House in the Woods.
It's a recreation of the legendary lake steam yachts back in the day, but it actually has different power on there. It's electric.
Now, Is this the first boat built to be fully electric powered?
Yes, it is.
Interesting.
It's also believed to be the largest fully electric yacht in the world.
The decorative lights highlight the tall mast, bowsprit, and other architectural features from the 1880s.
It's going to be the Grand Bell, built back in 1972. I think that the Henry Knox just showed off his cannon. No reason to duck, it's a blank. But the Bell was built back in 1972 as a replica of the old Lake steamboat, and today we use it mostly for our meal tours.
Now, it's representing one of the most iconic things you see out of Las Vegas, and that's the Paris Hotel. So it's got the tower balloon on it.
Yes, the Eiffel Tower, and it also has the balloon that was representative of the first balloon rides that were done in Paris way back in 1783.
Now, when they built it, they wanted a full-size Eiffel Tower, but it would interfere with the nearby airport. So instead, they made it half-scale with the back legs coming through the ceiling of the casino and onto the casino floor.
You might spaz like for the first 2 or 3.
Scare them, yeah.
But on the front back.
Next up, we have the Cherokee. This is owned by Maritime Charters. Patrick Mayer is on board. It's a 1924 consolidated speedway yacht.
It was built for the Hines family for use on the Hudson River, but it's been restored by Patrick Mayer and it's available for charters.
Next up, we have the Sea Lark, owned by Larry Larkin and built by his family and friends. Launched back in 2006.
On a par 3.
Can you believe this is Larry's 10th time in the parade?
Absolutely. He's been around the lake for decades. Far back as anyone can really remember. Of course, he is the go-to person when it comes to anything about boats.
That is true.
That also was a recreation.
Just double check. You're all going to stick around for the fireworks, right? There is a fireworks show today, but you may not have known.
I think 8 people said yes. Everybody else is leaving.
Oh, everybody else is leaving. Okay.
We have another mystery guest here tonight. Looks like a sailboat coming by. Lots of colorful lights on it.
Back at the cruise lines beforehand, you too can participate in this boat parade because it's open to everybody, right, Jack?
Absolutely. In fact, some of them, of course, participating without contacting, which is fine, but it's better if we have information to make it a little bit more interesting for you guys in the duration.
Well, then we can thank you personally for being in the parade.
Absolutely.
Jesus.
It kind of looks like a pirate ship. Maybe they're going for the Treasure Island look as well.
Awesome.
My dad said to say hi.
I saw him. Yeah, but he didn't know it was us.
And then our final boat in the parade is the Dutch. It was built back in the 1980s. It was brought to this lake in about 2006.
Oh, yeah, we went in. Yeah.
And tonight it has the other side of the lake.
Well, last time you were here.
Now, you know, not a lot of people realize what the back side of the Las Vegas sign says. Does anybody know what it says? It says, "Come again." And that's what this boat says tonight.
So just like the sign, we want to thank you and welcome you to tonight. And I hope you enjoy the fireworks and hope that you come again next year.